Even after the war was declared over, fighting did not completely stop. Small groups continued resisting. Some Filipino fighters refused to surrender. They continued guerrilla attacks in secret. The struggle quietly lived on. The United States tightened its control. Military bases were established across the islands. Authority was enforced everywhere. New laws were introduced. American governance replaced local systems. The structure of power changed completely. English education was introduced. Schools began teaching American values. A new cultural influence started spreading. Some Filipinos accepted the new rule. They hoped it would bring stability. Others strongly opposed it. The war left deep scars. Families were broken and communities destroyed. Recovery would take many years. Thousands had lost their lives. Not only soldiers, but civilians too. The human cost was devastating. Despite defeat, the dream of independence survived. It could not be erased. Filipinos continued to push for freedom. Through politics and peaceful movements. The struggle had simply changed form. Over time, reforms were introduced. Local leaders were given limited power. A slow path toward autonomy began. The United States promised eventual independence. But no exact timeline was given. Uncertainty remained among the people. Years passed under American rule. Infrastructure and institutions developed, but control was still external. Filipino leaders kept negotiating. They demanded full independence. Their voices grew stronger over time. The world itself was changing. New ideas of self-determination spread. Colonial empires began to weaken. Finally, progress was made. Steps toward independence were approved. Hope began to rise again. A new government structure was formed. Filipinos gained more political control. The transition had begun. The journey had been long and painful. Decades of struggle and sacrifice. But freedom was getting closer. Then came a historic moment. The Philippines was finally recognized as independent. A dream had come true. 1946, independence was granted. After years of foreign control, the nation stood on its own.
The Philippine American
But the scars of war remained. Memories of loss were still fresh. History could not be forgotten. The war shaped the nation's identity. It defined resilience and courage. A story of sacrifice and survival. It also raised important questions. About power, control, and justice. Questions still relevant today. Was it liberation or occupation? Different perspectives still exist. History is often complex. For the United States, it marked a rise as a global power. Its influence expanded beyond borders. For the Philippines, it was a painful journey to freedom, a test of strength and unity. The lessons of this war remain, about independence and resistance, and the cost of conflict. Today, the story is remembered, as a symbol of determination, and the fight for sovereignty. History teaches us many things, but only if we choose to listen, and learn from the past. This was not just a war. It was a struggle for identity and freedom, a story that still echoes today.